That's horrible. I'm dying. Hi team, let me try that again. I'm trying to think of how I keep inspired. And some people have asked me like how I keep motivated and like how I continue on with this life, this tragic long life. No. I was thinking like there's many ways. I mean, carrying on from my video that I did yesterday, what I deem to be the most important thing in life. Following on from that, really, I guess what inspires me is like what I hold dear and what I hold to be the most valuable thing in my life, which is to, I mean, essentially for me, what is the most valuable thing for me is that I always think about when I'm going to die. I always think about it, like I'm like, oh, I'm going to die soon. So what can I leave behind? And in some senses, it's like the impact and the impact that you leave on other people's lives. And for me, it's that I want to leave a positive impact. Obviously, I don't want to leave a negative impact. I want to leave the world in a slightly better position than you found it. And so I would like to make these videos that can like help people in a way. In turn, helping myself by making these videos. I find them very therapeutic, like I've said before. So what inspires me? I mean, first of all, you go to like your general places of inspiration, such as movies, music. For me, there's a song that I always listen to whenever I feel a bit like shit. It's "Am I Dreaming" by Metro and A$AP Rocky for the film Spider-Man Across the Multiverse. Fucking crack. They're one of the best Marvel associated films ever created. And it's the lyrics is like, am I dreaming? Are they more like us? Obviously trying to find my family. I feel beaten, but I can't give up. They're just two little phrases from it which I just vibe hard with, and I find it really helps me. And why is my light on? My light is on my camera and I do not know why. Let's turn that off. Don't want to waste my battery. Anyway, so how I stay inspired, you gotta obviously, you know, sit with your own thoughts and decide like what matters to me the most. And you know, you can get uninspired by certain comments that you get, or like, you know, from anywhere, from like, not just YouTube or anything, but people like my narcissistic father. Fucking hell, he was hell-bent today, absolutely hell-bent on trying to make me feel as bad as possible. Right, so little thing just to explain how I can try and get inspired again after such a crushing experience again, because it happens almost daily now. So I cooked a pie. I was cooking a nice steak pie, and stupid me, typical ADHD brain me, he knows I have ADHD. I can't really use that as much of an excuse. But I put a pie in the oven and I just left it, and I was like, fuck, go downstairs. I'm like, fuck, I just burnt this pie. This pie is literally pure charcoal. To be fair, I did that yesterday as well with sausages. They were black. They were black, like darker than the void of space. And he wasn't too mad at me then, but then obviously I did it with this pie, and he went fucking nuts, and that set him off on a chain reaction. And he just was like saying, you fucking cunt, you fucking bastard, why? So you just do not want to give up on trying to ruin my life, do you? He literally said that. I was just there like, right, in goes my Soundcore earbuds, and I just turned on music, and I just was starting to listen to music. Basically being an emu or an ostrich, sticking my head in the sand. I mean, it bloody well works, because I didn't have to deal with the rest of what he was saying, and I knew what he was saying. He was just going to be going on and on and on and on. So, and obviously, like with like, if ever you're doing YouTube or stuff like that, you get comments or unsubscriptions. You don't focus on those things. You don't focus on the negatives, even though they love to pop out at you and be like, "Rah, look at that, you cunt. And you're there like, oh no. And then we forget about the positive stuff. Someone who replied to one of my videos, I think it's a she. She comments a lot. Might not be. I'm sorry if I'm assuming your gender. But yeah, she was saying, what was she saying? My brain is just like, oh. Oh yeah, she was saying, whenever a negative thought pops into her head or their head, she just thinks it's a positive one just to counteract it, which is, I think is, it's a great idea. I mean, that's sort of what I do whenever I give myself enough time. And so I think about my values, and also you've got to be so grateful for your position in life. I was also watching a reel of, bless him, absolute fucking legend, Michael J. Fox, from like a year or two ago. He's like moving all over the place. He's absolutely, the Parkinson's or whatever it is that he has is really taken a severe attack on his nervous system. And he was saying, you can always stay optimistic if you have something to be grateful for. And I was like, you fucking absolute legend. It's so true. Like, I was, my nose is getting clearer. Yeah, so, so if you can find anything in the world that you're grateful for, something that aligns with your values, such as for me, is I want to help people, I want to be honest and transparent and authentic as humanly possible, to try and inspire others to do something similar and to express themselves. And so even if I do get these little things, these moments, these negative periods of my life where it's like, you're a piece of shit, you're worth nothing, you are nothing, you're a fucking waster, those thoughts will obviously rise to my mind, when I'm literally being told it by my fucking narcissistic fucking bastard of a father. I've really got a lot of stuff to deal with that. I've got to deal with that in some way. One day I will, probably on its deathbed. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, you really got to search for these things that you're grateful for, and things that I'm grateful for are the people that are in my life, who love me, who care about me, and the little things well, not necessarily little things, they're very big things for me at the moment. There's all the people that subscribe and they comment and they keep coming back, and I appreciate you so much. And I always say it in all my videos, because I just can't express how much I appreciate it, because I know that you're there and you watch, and it can make you, have a different perspective. Oh wow, I can't show it to you, but bloody hell, there's some deer, two small little deer. They look like, I don't know what, but they're really cool. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, that's how I sort of stay. Whoa, that was slippery. Oh, that's always the way. It's fucking absolutely pissing it down. So yeah, to stay inspired, listen to some of your favourite music, listen to your favourite podcast. That always helps you stay inspired, but also make sure you're living your life by your values. And it takes a lot to live your life by your values. It takes sacrifices, and it takes patience and acceptance and time. A lot of patience, a lot of fucking patience. Luckily, my father actually taught me a lot of patience. He taught me, he always said that we were going to go to Disneyland when I was 5, 6. And then I was there forever waiting. I was like, oh, I can't wait to go to Disneyland. I got to about 8, 9 years old. He was like, we're going to go to Disneyland soon. I was like, oh, I can't wait. We never went. First time when I finally went, I was 26. I went with my old ex, always bang on about. And yeah, we went there, and it was the best time ever in Florida. Oh my god, what a banging time. And memories can also inspire you. But yeah, that's what inspires me. My values and what I hold dear to my heart, and I try my best to live my life like that. So let me think, is there anything else? I guess a lot of it is to reiterate, I inspire myself by being comfortable with who I am, and not really caring too much what people think. And people have their opinions and all that, that's fine. Obviously everyone has their opinions with the human race, But it's sort of just to keep going anyway. Just to keep on going, like that song. Am I dreaming? Is there more like me? Trying to search, you know, for people more like me. And there's obviously always going to be more people like you, and you can always just like find a bit of solace in the fact that there's other people that are like you, going through the same shit as well. So you can find a bit of inspiration in that if you look hard enough. And what was the other bit of that bit? And I feel beaten, but I can't give up. Such a good song. I highly recommend you check it out. It's such a beautiful, beautiful, brilliant song. And A$AP Rocky's verse in it. It's only got one verse, but bloody hell, does he go hard, and it's brilliant. But yeah, got to keep smiling. I mean, PMA, positive mental attitude, can be a bit toxic. So be real and be authentic, but be appreciative and grateful for what you do have in this life, even if it's the most simplest things. But that's sort of how I stay inspired. And of course you lot, my beautiful subscribers who are just so supportive of everything that I do and say, and they're so lovely, and they inspire me so much. And so does my family. My dad doesn't. He loves to do the uninspiring. He's like sort of the yang to my yin, or the yin to my yang, and so I can appreciate him as well. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this one. I love you all so much, and I hope you have a great day. It's bloody lovely around here. Bloody lovely.